יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 אז ירננו כל עצי יער 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 אז ירננו כל עצי יער אז ירננו כל עצי יער אז ירננו כל עצי יער אז ירננו כל עצי יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 אז ירננו כל עצי יער 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 יעלו שדי וכל אשר בו יעלו שדי איי 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 איי
Shalom, shalom, everybody. Welcome to another Zoom Siyyum with your friends at Temple Beth Israel, located deep in the heart of Pomona, California, adjacent to Claremont, to Laverne, to Upland, to Chino Hills, to Glendora, to San Dimas, the entire eastern part of LA County and western part of San Bernardino County and the western part of Riverside County and even a little touch of Orange. So shalom, everybody. How you doing, Rabbi?
I'm doing well, and I hope everybody's doing okay out there. I'd like to welcome to Adele and Lisa and Beth and Ellen and anybody else who's joining us on Facebook Live, as well as those who are here with us on Zoom. Let's begin with a little music.
Good idea. I think I'm in the mood. Oops, sorry. Something happened to my plug-into. Oh my gosh. I totally am so totally sorry. This is going to be a little noise here. Like I told you. For some reason, I'm in the mood for this song. Usually sing it with the kids, but Rabbi will watch the chat, and if you have a suggestion, I encourage you to offer it. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building building a better world, one person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. The world goes round and round, and the world goes round and round and round. We're building a world with friends. We're building a world with friends. We're building a world with friends, one person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. The world goes round and round, and the world goes round and round and round. Anybody got any suggestions out there? I'll keep coming up with them. We're building a world with hope. We're building a world with hope. We're building a world with hope, one person at a time, and the world goes round and round, and the world goes round and round and round. The world goes round and round, and the world goes round and round and round. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace. We're building a world with peace, one person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. The world goes round and round, and the world goes round and round and round. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world, one person at a time.
All right. Hi, everyone. Have a bunch of new people to welcome on Facebook since we started. So I'll say hi to Kylie and Marla and Rochelle and Nancy and Colleen and Marianne and Dawn, who have joined us since we began, and of course to all of those who are with us here on Zoom too, who we can see each other and each other's names here. So that's great, and it's always good to be with all of you. So I'm going to tell a little story, then we'll say hello. You can see that I'm in a different space today, so we're up in just my immediate family are up in a mountain home that my broader family owns. So we're up here for the week, taking a semi-vacation, I guess. I have things each evening, but that I'm working, but during the day, I'm trying to take a little bit of vacation time. So once there was a brother and a sister, and I'm not showing here, so here we go. Once there was a brother and a sister, and they grew up together, and they loved each other very much. And when they grew up, they both created their own homes, and they were located just on the opposite sides of a little hill, of a little mountain. They both were farmers, and they grew wheat and other grains, and they sold them to make the money that they would need throughout the year. Well, Shmuel lived on one side of the hill, and Shmuel had a family and a few kids, and Shoshana lived on the other side of the hill, and she lived by herself. And they had both had a really wonderful year. Their wheat had grown tall and strong. They had a good harvest, and they were feeling very grateful. And this is Thanksgiving week, It's another time of harvest, and it is a time for feeling gratitude and grateful for the things that we have, the blessings that we have in our lives. So they were feeling very grateful, and they decided, each of them thought, well, first Shmuel thought, he thought, well, you know what? I'm going to, I have more wheat than I need. And my sister lives all by herself on the other side of the hill. I have all this help on my farm with my family. I'm going to bring some of my wheat to her. And so after it got dark, he filled a few bags full of wheat and he carried them over the hill and placed them with her bags of wheat at her house. But that same night, she woke up and she said, I need to share my blessings with my brother. I have so much and it's just me. All I have to support is myself, and he has a whole family that his farm has to support. So I'm going to give him a little bit of extra wheat. So she grabbed some bags of wheat and she climbed over the hill and left them at her brother's. The next morning, when both of them woke up, they went outside and they couldn't believe their eyes. Both of them looked and they said, wow, we have just as much wheat as we did the day before. But I thought I took wheat and gave it to my brother. I thought I took wheat and gave it to my sister. I can't imagine what would have happened. So the next day they decided they'd do the same. He got up and brought wheat over to his sister. She got up in the middle of the night, brought wheat over to her brother. The next morning, they both woke up and they couldn't understand it. They had just as much wheat as before. The third night, they both packed up their bags, but this time he woke up a little later than he had before, and she woke up a little bit earlier. And as they were walking up the hill, when they got to the top of the hill, they saw each other right there at the top of the hill, each carrying their bags of wheat. And immediately they knew what had been happening, that each of them had been sharing their wheat with the other. They had each been sharing the blessings that they had, their sustenance with the other. And they both smiled and gave each other a big hug. And the tradition teaches, a story in the Talmud, that it was because of the love of these siblings showed one another that God later chose that mountain as the place to build the temple in Jerusalem. It became Mount Zion in Jerusalem, where the temple was built. So in this week, as we count our blessings and we bring in the harvest of our blessings this week, let's make sure that we do what we can to share them with others and share our gratitude with all of those who help make our lives possible. All right, who would like to say hello? I'm going to change my view here. All right, Becca, you get to go first today.
Okay.
Today for dinner I ate spaghetti. Pasta meatballs with a tiny bit sauce on it, but not that much sauce. And I ate it all quick.
You forgot the
All
broccoli.
right, did you like it?
Commercial than this.
And Thea brought this a big lollipop.
Wow, that is a giant lollipop. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I had pasta tonight too with vegan bolognese sauce. So it was a meat sauce, but it was vegan meat, wasn't real meat. So that's what I had tonight. Here. Aurora, do you have some things you'd like to share? Hi, Debbie.
I made this sucky sword, and then I made this, and I made this.
Looks like you've been very busy, Aurora.
So that's why I'm not very busy.
Hi, Ronan.
I'm doing the dishes. I'm cleaning.
You've been cleaning today?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Thanks for helping around the house. That's a good thing to do. All right. Thank you, Aurora and Ronan. Anybody else have anything they'd like? Wait, what are you wearing now, Becca? All right. Anybody else have anything they want to share?
tunnel.
It's a tunnel.
It's my shirt.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to share? No? All right. Well, I want to remind everybody who's with us now that we will not be together on Wednesday night for Zoom Siyyum because we have our Interfaith Thanksgiving service at 7 p.m. So we will not be having our regular Zoom Siyyum. So I want to wish you all tonight a meaningful Thanksgiving. I know we're all observing, celebrating in different ways this year, not with the people that maybe that we usually celebrate with or are with, but I hope even in this time that we can gather in our blessings and let the people in our lives who are blessings to us, let them know and share our blessings with others. And I'm going to ask Cantor Paul now to help lead us in our Siyyum, our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu, the Shalom, Ve'hamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Ve'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
All right, as I mentioned, there will be no Zoom Siyyum on Wednesday, but please join us for our Erev Thanksgiving interfaith service on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. The links were in our Thursday night email that came out last week. And of course, we have services on Friday evening at both 6:30 and 7:30. We'd love to see you there, even though we can't see you generally, but we can see that you're there, and it's always great to be with you. Any other announcements you want to let people know about, Cantor?
Just question for you, Rabbi. Your class is continuing tomorrow night?
My class is continuing tomorrow night for those who are part of that class, or if you'd like to join my Israel class. It is our 5th session or so, but every session is worthwhile if people are able to participate.
Cool. And Intro to Judaism will not be held this coming to Wednesday night because of the Interfaith Thanksgiving, but we'll be back again the following week. Tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., I look forward to being on the TBI Preschool Facebook page, doing some, maybe some turkey songs, maybe some beginning to get ready for Hanukkah songs, a couple of other things I have in mind. So if you have preschoolers or anyone around that young age, I know all the kids are out of school this week, so at least of public school, as most of them are. Have them come by the TBI Preschool Facebook page. It's like the TBI Facebook page, only with the word Temple Beth Israel Preschool instead of TBI Pomona. I just want to also mention, for those of you who want to join us on Wednesday, we are on the Claremont Interfaith Council Facebook page primarily, although we are also on YouTube and StreamSpot, both of which are managed by TBI, and all three of those links are available either on the Facebook page or I believe they should have gone out in the email, but we'll be there. You can find us. Have any problems, just contact me.
Let's end with a song.
So I won't get to see you all on Wednesday, but I do want to share my favorite Israeli Thanksgiving song. We shared it with our Beit Sefer students yesterday. It goes something like this. Toda al kol ma shebarata, Toda el ma sheli natata, al or enayim chaver o shnayim, al ma sheyesh li ba'olam, al shir koleach belev soleach, shebizchutam ani kayam. Thank you for all of your creations. You give me strength and inspiration for all the beauty I see around me, for knowing peace and being free, for all my friends and all of my family. I thank you for creating me. Everybody now. La 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la la, ya la la la, ya la la la. I thank you for creating me. Little Uzi Chitman, who I am very thankful for, Zichrono Livracha.
Thank you, everyone, for being with us. We'll see you soon on one of our programs. Take care.
Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, all.
Thank you, Sharon. Gobble, gobble.
Happy Thanksgiving. My turkey and I. Thank you. Happy Happy Thanksgiving.
Nagol Hodu.
It comes out every year.
Yom
Yes.
Tarnagol Hodu Sameach, which is Happy Turkey Day in Hebrew. Okay, take care, everybody. Good night.